this is Mark Chen from Damon in China. Damon is our partner in the Chinese market. They build pulse roller products in their facility near Shanghai. And they also use the pulse roller product in their integration group. So with that, I will let Mr. Chen tell his story. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for your time. Since they introduce my own story, I think maybe tell Chinese story is more value and more interesting. Yeah. Before my presentation, I would like to share one question before I come to America last week. My colleagues and friends asked me one question. Next week you will go to United States, really? I say yes. And he said, ask me, you will visit the United States with Chair Xi and have a meeting with President Obama. I say, sorry, I couldn't, I'm too busy. I have more important things to say. Pulse roller water. Yeah, we can see. Yeah. Tomorrow, Chairman Mr. Xi will have a meeting with Obama. Yeah. Yeah, just a joke. Okay. My topic is the future of China's economy as it relates to Asia. But I think for Chinese economy, it will be better for Chairman Mr. Xi. This is a big topic. Yeah. This is just before introduction of China. China area, I think, is now the third biggest area in the world. It is 9.6 million square meter. Yeah. Population is 1.38 billion. GDP now come to, I say, the second in the world. It is US dollar. It is 10,361 billion US dollar. And capital GDP is US dollar 7,595. It is almost, I say, 70,600. Yeah. But distributed income in China is not, I say, high, just about 3,280. Yeah, big. Yeah. This is, I say, Chinese economy, and you also know, after 1949, Popular China, this is the I say established, and this is I say have to we say another very famous chairman, Mr. Deng. He starting the reform and opening up at 1978. Then Chinese economy go to increase fastly. And after the 21 joined the WTO. 2010, China come to the work factory. Yeah. From 1978 to 2012, Chinese GDP annual growth rate is about 8.7%. It is, we can say growth very faster in the past 20 years. But come to this year, half of this year, it is about 70%. But we also can say that in the future, 10 or 20 years, growth rate will come to about 7%. Yeah, because this growth will be a little bit decreased, not strong at all. Yeah, this is also you can see the GDP, but I would like to say this is we normally have experience of personal GDP. It is if it is more than 4,500 US dollar, the logistics industry will enter the rapid development period because we already can study from European and American economy. At this time, the logistics industry will, I say, develop very quickly. Yeah. Also, in this morning, I say more people talk about the e-commerce. E-commerce also in China very faster. In China, it is like growth period. It is 24 to 28. At that time, just starting because in this period, like internet is not so popular in China. But 27 until 2012 is high speed growth for the e-commerce. It is about, I say, 25% growth rate. And it is for the online, it is about 50%. So also maybe you know Alibaba. Yeah, I think it is very famous in Chinese and American. Because e-commerce, maybe it is not, the background is not same as European or American. Because China is a big area, so e-commerce it is means 24 hours shopping and no area limitation. Because in the before in China, just the eastern area is I say like the transportation and economy, and the others is very I say developed. But in the western of China, not so good. So the e-commerce it served I say the space and the time. So it is very faster. Yeah, another I say industrial. It is very I say linked with the e-commerce. It is express industrial. This industry also very faster, more than 50%. Now, China last year already come to the biggest, I say, parcel volume in the world. It is up to 14.1 billion parcel a year. This is normally local company, and we still have enough confidence say it still will high speed development in future 10 years. Yeah. Because all like this, we say very important industrial develop very faster, we still can say this is about 13 to 50% will be developed in for the logistics system in the future 10 years. In the before, China is not like European and American. We said in the before, the labor cost is lower, and the land, the space, the building also cost lower. So not so high labor of matter. Yeah. I also would like to say some history about Chinese logistics history. Yeah. We can say it is about 3 stages for 10 years. This is from 1990 to 2000. This 10 years mainly is for forklift. So at that time, forklift, the last year equipment, it is until to 330,000. Yeah, this is the first stage. Then the second stage is from 2010. This is mainly in China. We say for RS warehouse. Until last year, it is already more than 2,400. Yeah, in China. But this is mainly, I say, industrial is for tobacco, food, pharmaceutical goods, and pharmaceutical and fast-moving consumer goods. Because this is area as all industrial is a rich industry. So at that time, we have built this, and we say at that time mainly is I say the system integrator is from Europe, and at that time the cost also very high. So just the rich industrial capabilities. Yeah. Yeah, now we say that the third stage, this is after 2010. Now it is mainly is for integrated distribution center. This is more intelligence and not just as before, just have a warehouse, big warehouse. Now it is we call as said, it is very fast in and very fast out. Not always storage. Yeah. So you can see in here a lot of conveyor and some sorters can be used in China. Yeah. In the future 10 years, we also focus some main industrial like steel, tobacco, pharmaceutical, machinery, because now in European it is a industrial 4. This is also intelligence manufacture. And in China, you know, the labor cost now not cheaper as before. It is as we can say similar as the Eastern of Europe. So the intelligence manufacturer still, I say, we say have a big space to increase. And the different elements in here, you can see the integrated logistics center is maximum. It is about more than 50% for all the elements. And then is ASRS, then the high barrier warehouse. Yeah. Also in China, we think maybe in the future, cold chain logistics system will be much than before, because now in China, people more focus on the food safety. Yeah. And we also say now the young guys' lifestyle also a little bit changed, because even before Chinese always do the food processing by ourselves. Like we can processing a fish, processing a cake, but now the young guy couldn't. Yeah. So we say in the future, cold chain logistics will also be grows very fast. Yeah. Now we can come back to see the end user in China want to increase the efficiency and decrease the cost, especially for conveying, sorting, staging, and transporting. So now in China, we say because this is also for the costing limitation. Before, mainly is for the soft package, but now change to the carton box and plastic box. So it is, I say, a good condition for conveyor, especially for roller conveyor. Yeah. And another in China also standardize the size of package box, including the pack. In China, because even before the industrial level is not so high, so in China, like the standard is mixed. European standard, local standard, American standard, Japanese standard, also Australian standard. So it is a lot of size in China. Now, in China, also I say more focus about it. We want to standardize the package size. Yeah. So this is also we I say in China this is the purchasing requirement until unit handling in the 27 sorry 2030 So I also say that now the unity material handling is a good chance for roller conveyor, and we see in the market share in the before the roller conveyor with about 20%, but in the future we can say it will be come to about 40%. Now I say just based on this thing, so we can get some average, I say the estimated volume about the roller conveyor. Now currently roller conveyor volume is about 10 billion RMB. Yeah. we can say it is average growth rate about 20%. So until 10 years later, it will become to 34 billion RMB for the whole market in China. Another thing is for Chinese companies. Now, because China come to the world factory, so also have a big player from, I say, European and American, always discussing by the government. Now, the Chinese government promised China will decrease the carbon emission before 2030. So this is also ask the company to save energy. You can see the energy cost also increased very fast last 10 years. The gas is, we say, more than, it is 138%. And the power, it is 66% from last 10 years. Yeah. And we also can see, even if now the oil price go down, but we still say in future the energy cost will be increased. End user also have more requirements for the roller conveyors, like more flexible control intelligence for marketing quick change. Because in China, we say it is a very, I say, hard competitive. So you have to quickly to change your new model or new products like this. So your production have to intelligence. Yeah. And also some faster installation and replacements. Increase downtime, increase efficiency. This is also, I say, the big problem is for the high labor cost. And most safety and more convenience for operation. This is also, as I have a deep feeling about China and Japan. In China, the young guy is more open than like Japan. So they, and even before, the Chinese government also control the population. One family just have one baby. So now the young guy is saying, oh, it is too difficult and too heavy, I don't want to do it. And for example, maybe 2 or 3 years before, our factory did some new guy from the school, and they are just coming to the factory one day. Tomorrow, they are disappeared because they said it is too high. I don't want to do it. Yeah, so in China, we have to face this problem. Yeah. And also the low cost for the renting means, say, same energy and low as cost for the power. Yeah. In China, we also say it is a very hard marketing competition in China. Like European, Schaeffler, Finland, Goldman, TW, very famous in Chinese market. And American, Dematic, Integrate, Japanese, for Tefuku, Murata, Okamura, yeah, and also some local, yeah, KC, Fukien, and BMHR. This is very famous, I say, especially for system grade in Chinese market. So in Chinese market, it is very, very hard competitive. Yeah, because have this competitive, and also like European, American, and Japan always using MDR. So in Chinese market, this is also ask the local supply do this. Yeah. And another is for, I say, the 10 for road conveyor in China. Another is for standardized modular intelligence, still and play, means it is very faster. So this is the 10 couldn't keep. Yeah. Because we say that have this requirements, so now the MDR, I say the base selection and the requirements for the big power drive unit. Yeah. development because the DC motor have a high efficient, electrical efficiency. It is up to, we said, it is correct or not? Really,
It's a little high.
yeah, up to, I say, up to 99%. It is just for the motor, yeah. And also, flexible control and low voltage means safety. So in the before, the MDR in China have AC and DC. As before, the DC about 40%. In the future, oh sorry, in the before DC is 60%, and in the future it will be increased to the 80%. But the AC still have, I say, less market because it is the cost a little bit lower. And in here, we can say, in the future 10 years, the DC MDR it will be average increase rate is about 25%. So the market will be from 1 million to 1 million. Yeah. Yeah. So this is possible in Chinese market. 2012, Motorola cooperation with Demon for Chinese market. Then I would like to simply introduce Demon background. 1997, Demon is published, and in the, I say, 2013, we moved to the new facility. Yeah, this is our facility. It is more than 11,000 square meters. Last year, Demon produced more than 3.6 million rollers. And now come to the biggest roller manufacturer with the longest history in China. And in American, last year, we have a partner in USA, DA Roller, and starting producing for local market and service. Yeah, this is the DA Roller. Yeah. And also, I say we would like to show some hot roller performance in Chinese market. Starting cooperation with hot roller, we first year selling about 1,000 pieces. And the next year, we selling 3,460 pieces. Last year, we selling 6,620 pieces. And this year, we have, I say, already get some order in hand. It will be more than 10,000 pieces. So it is increased very fast. And we have, because we said we are based on Chinese market and also have good performance of horse roller, we have enough confidence to say horse roller will be the top brand in China and also in the world. Yeah. Okay. Any question?
Mark, you mentioned, I guess electric energy process will go up 66%, or they already have increased 66%?
You say that.
The electricity increase, was it 66%?
Yes, this is, I say, past 10 years.
The past 10 years?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, past 10 years.
What about the forecast for the future?
Focus in the future, we say, in China, we think maybe after 10 years, it will be still 20 or 30% will be increased for the power. Yeah, and in the future, we still, if we couldn't find the new energy function, I mean sourcing, still I say the original it will be within a little bit higher as is estimate because Chinese government also already made the promise to decrease the carbon emission. So we think for the DC application will be more wide than before.
What about factory noise? Is there any standards, and does this
Yes.
also help?
Yes. In the before China, we say that this is because with in the before not so much people care about the noise, but now it is different. More and more young guys enter the country. So in Chinese law already say if the noise level more than 70 dB, you have to do some protection. And even if you do some protection, but the operator not happy. So it is like in the distribution center, now the noise level from the end user more and more go to 60. So I say this is also very useful for the MDR because MDR more quiet than gear motor. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, and I believe your statistic was maybe 10,000 pieces this year?
Yes.
About?
We say not about. We already had some orders, so it should be.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Great.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
So also our business in China has been increasing successfully. So what was the key? What is your sales strategy difference between our competitors and
Yeah. I say the key I have to say, firstly, because also have his performance, like high torque, yeah. And also for some, I say, easy to the controls. And another, we say, because also we not exactly as the idle rollers, it is more intelligent, more technical. So we do a lot of service and support for customer. And we also do some of, I say, like a solution for customer. So customer feel make the business of the MDR with the demo is more relaxed, yeah, and more safety, yeah. So increase. But I say, even if the price in Chinese market is not the lowest, because sometimes when a new brand enter a new market, always have the low price, yeah. Yeah, but we say we more focus on our support and service.
Are the 10,000 pieces produced this year made ready for China itself, or it exports to nearby countries? Or?
No, because we are just, I say, selling in Chinese market. Right. Yeah.
So let's say I have a plant in Thailand right now. Can we buy rollers from you, or
Yes.
it's not so easy? Or
Yeah, if you just buy the roller from us, no problem. Yeah. And we also say in China, even if you already know the labor cost in China is not cheaper than before, and some bigger company move to the south of Asia. But I say Chinese still have some, I say, reputation than the like Thailand, because it is a lot of, I say, a lot of supply chain strategy means the full supply chain. So you easy to get what you want. Yeah. So now Chinese want to reduce the cost from the supply chain, logistics, and efficiency, not just for the labor cost.